be a wave of caution. But whether the dips get bought, time will tell. For now, the first tick is extremely disappointing for the bulls. Down 300 points on the Nifty straight off the bat. The sensex is down 1,000 points, 1,100 points now, 1,150 points. Given up on that 72,000 mark on the sensex, and it's not looking good at all for starters. Down 1.5% across the board. The Bank Nifty is the one that's taken a big hit this morning, down 1,300 points on the Bank Nifty, led largely by HDFC Bank, but it has other banks for company. Axis, ICICI Bank, Kotak Mahindra Bank, SBI are all in the red, down anywhere between 1 to 2%. You have other heavyweights as well. The Tata Steel that's down 2%. Wipro is down 2%. Eicher Motors is under pressure ever since two back-to-back downgrades from CLSA and Morgan Stanley. And Tata Motors is also down about 1.5%. Anything in the green this morning? There's ITC, there's Asian Paints that comes out with numbers. There is Reliance ahead of its earnings on Friday. Reliance has been fairly resilient actually in the last couple of days, and this entire month it's up 7%. So keep an eye out on that. And HDFC Life is up about 1% this morning. So that's one that's perhaps batting for the bulls. But otherwise, not a good opening at all. I think everyone expected it. A sharply lower opening for the market. Sensex now just scrambling at that 72,000 mark. And Nifty as well, down 250 points as we speak. Not looking good.
Well, Sonia, as you did that market check, we have bounced 150 points from the low point of the day. So the Nifty's day's low as well as the 20 DMA, well, they're pretty much in line with each other at around 21,630 approximately. So we've seen a bit of a bounce. What's batting for the bulls? ITC and Reliance Industries. You need someone to put your hand up and play for and bat for the bulls. And it appears both those two stocks are doing it. And dare I say, the low for the day could have been made for the day because you have the Nifty that's bounced back. The Nifty Bank as well has bounced back from the low point of the day. And it appears there's a bit of a fight back that we're seeing. Normally, that's a tendency, though. An initial trade, that dip gets bought into. So you have your marker on the downside, the 20 DMA, which comes in at around 21,630 approximately. From the broader markets, well, what's doing well? LTTS actually, that one has opened up in the green. It's up closer around 2% as we speak. Polycap from the recent low has rallied closer around 15%. It appears the street is banking on a better set of numbers coming out. So we'll have to keep an eye out. And the management commentary will be very, very important. So that's one stock out there. IEX has pulled back closer around 4%. Metals, well, they saw a big run in yesterday's trading session. But today it's pulling back a little bit. So you have Nalco as well as SAIL. Both of them are under some pressure. Add to the list JSPL as well. Both of them a little bit lower. Sanghi Industries from the broader markets, well, that's down closer around 10% as we speak. So big selling pressure out there. Suzlon as well, one of the top volume buzzers, that's down closer around 2%. But IRIDA continues its good run. Yesterday it popped up in trade. Today it's up another 2.5% odd. HDFC Bank, if you just plot that chart that I was talking about, it's taken some support at that mark that we were talking about, 1,570, which is an important mark. That's the 100 DMA for HDFC Bank. So it's taken support out there and it's bounced off that mark. The 200 DMA is far deeper. So I think if you just pull up that chart, HDFC Bank with that 100 DMA, well, that's telling you the picture. Took support and bounced out there. Prashant.
The stock opened at it opened at 1570,
yes.
Hit a low, 10 rupees lower, at about 1560 is the day's low. And from 1560, it's bounced 20 rupees. So we're almost at the day's highest point in HDFC Bank. It's a strong green candle on HDFC Bank. And so, of course, it's a green candle. Of course, we're lower on the day, but we've managed to take out the opening levels on the Nifty as well in a very, very smart fashion so far. So, a kiss almost of the 20-day moving average at the word go on the Nifty, and then immediately a bounce. But this is the first, few seconds, few minutes of how the market opening is panning out. And it's just the start, initial stage. We'll see. But important to track that number as we go forward.